Hi everybody, this is Emma. I'm here for my 11-month post-op RNY Gastric Bypass follow-up. I'm sorry it's a late upload and it's probably very dark in here, but I didn't have time to record in the morning, and if I don't record from my garage, it's going to be very loud and hectic inside my house. I have 3 fur babies that fight for my attention as soon as I get home from work, so this is just gonna have to be it. Wow, so my highest weight was 228 pounds. My surgery weight was 217.6, I believe. Last week I was 134.2, and this week I'm 134 pounds. So I had a 0.2 pound loss. I think at this point the weight loss doesn't, I don't know. I don't want to say it doesn't feel as important, but I think I'm starting to appreciate and see other things other than the scale. One of the things that I was very happy about this morning was that for the first time in my adult life, or as far as I know, my muscle percentage is higher than my fat percentage. So this morning I had a fat percent of, it was 33%. And my muscle mass was 37.4%. So I have more muscle than I have fat now. I think that's what it means. I don't know, but that was pretty cool to see on the scale. I had an amazing week. The entire week was great. I had a pretty awesome experience at work for the first time, and then during the weekend, I went to see my family, saw my friends, went out with my sister. I hadn't been out with my sister in a long time. And for the first time in my life, this is going to be very vain. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. For the first time, I felt sexy. I'm like blushing saying it, because I think that I previously, I consider myself pretty, like I have pretty features. Like I like my face, how I looked, but for the first time, I felt sexy. Like I've had people tell me that I'm sexy. Raymond has told me many times that he thinks that I'm very sexy, but I never believed him, and I just thought I was just like a pretty face. So for the first time ever, I put on a dress and I felt like a grown-ass woman. And I just would have never thought that 11 months ago I would feel this way today. And it may be very vain, but I think seeing myself in that way was a huge NSB for me. I don't even know why I'm crying because it is so vain. Like, I know my primary reasons to lose weight was to be healthy, to live an active lifestyle, to just avoid having any chronic illnesses as I'm getting older. Eventually I want to be able to have children. Those were all things that I looked forward to, but just being able to see myself and feel sexy, and also just I hadn't seen my family in a while, so when they saw me, my brother just told me how proud he was of me, and that he believed that weight loss surgery was the best decision that I ever made for myself. I remember we were having lunch on Saturday afternoon after church, and I could tell he kept looking at me, and I was trying to figure out why. And the first thing he said when like we had eye contact was that he was remembering some pictures that we took when I was younger, and he's like, "You look just like you did when you were," I think I was like 15 at that time, but it was just nice to know that my family felt proud of me, of the accomplishments that I've had, and the efforts I've made during this process. So it was a good weekend. On Saturday night, we went out to have, we had sushi for dinner, and then we went out dancing to the conga room at LA Live. And I had the best night ever. I was wearing like 16 heels and I was able to dance all night long. I think we left the club maybe around 12:30 or 1, and then from there we went to a rooftop bar just for like the scenery and to end the night there. And I still walked up there in my heels. I was complaining a little bit, but I made it through the night. I would have never been able to make it through the night. I think we got home at, this is another NSV. We got home at 3:30 in the morning, and by 7 a.m. I was up, and by, I think my brother got to my sister's house around 9. I was in my workout clothes, and we went out for a run. Like we did, it was 3 miles. We ran to the park, played in the park with my nieces and nephews, and then ran back home. And it was like nothing. Like I was out all night. I was up in the morning, having fun with my family, chasing after my 4-year-old niece, running with my little dog. It was just, I felt like it was all my goals kind of came together in one weekend. So it was just amazing. As far as the alcohol, I did have 2 drinks throughout the weekend. So very limited. I know I've talked about another experience that I had that was very negative with alcohol, and that I would be watching my alcohol intake. So I was very upfront with my sister and my friend that were out with me, and I let them know what has happened in the past and let them know that I wanted to make sure that that didn't happen again. So I didn't want anyone to be pushing drinks on me or anything like that, and they were very understanding, and I had a great weekend, and I didn't need alcohol. So I mean, it was like 4 days and I had 2 drinks. So that's an accomplishment for me. I felt good about that. But yeah, just thank you so much, everyone. I posted pictures of my outfit going out on Saturday night, and I also posted some pictures for Mother's Day. I got to spend Mother's Day with my mom and my sister and celebrating them, and also just celebrating so many things, so many changes within our family that are happening. So I'm just very grateful about it. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that that I felt sexy. I felt like a grown-ass woman for the first time. I didn't feel like I was just a pretty face. I didn't feel like, I don't know. I used to feel like the ugly duckling in group pictures before. Or I used to always hide behind someone else taking pictures. I never wanted to take full body pictures. And this time I just felt confident. I felt proud of how my body looked. I felt proud of just everything. I wasn't like comparing myself to anyone else. I was just having a great time, and I can't even explain how good that feels. But yeah, that's what I did this past week. I am so excited to go to Portland for WLSFA. I'm just looking forward to meeting new people and seeing old friends that I met at OH, seeing them again, and just having another like good experience with everyone. So if you're going to WLSFA, please message me, let me know that you're there, and hopefully we can meet. Maybe, I don't know, if during one of the socials, if we have time to talk. Like, I would love to meet more people in person. I'm just really excited, and I'm beyond grateful for this opportunity. I have no regrets. The only regret I have is not doing it sooner and maybe being able to enjoy my 20s more. But I have my 30s now, and I think they're going to be the best years yet. So I hope you're all having a great week, and I will see you soon. Bye.